What's up, guys? Today is the day. We are going to Smtown in LA. We got these tickets in what, like February?
Yeah, we got them really early.
We've been waiting for this. It's like literally everyone is gonna be here that we've never been able to see before. Like we've got TVXQ, we've got from EXO, Suho, Chanyeol, and Kai was added when he got back from the military.
Thank God. I was hoping they did that. And they didn't, so I'm curious.
Thank goodness. I mean, you guys know back from like 2 years ago, 3 years ago, we posted when Kai's last album came out because we had pizza night.
That was so long ago.
I know.
Oh my God.
And then we have from ShinEE, Key and Minho. So I'll have seen all of the ShinEE boys in the last 3 months. Crazy.
That's crazy. That is crazy.
And then craziest for Mia is from Red Velvet. We'll have Irene, Seulgi, and Joy. Those are her girls.
These are like my ride or dies. Those are my best friends. Those are my girls.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know. Like,
I think she might pass out.
I think I might pass out. I think I'll start crying, sobbing. You will have to literally drag me out of that auditorium afterwards.
Yes.
Like, there's no coming back from it.
And Irene and Seulgi just announced their comeback later this month. It's been years. It's been
Literally like 5 years since they had an actual fucking comeback. So.
It's gonna be the cuntiest comeback of the summer.
And they released the pictures this morning, and I was like...
Mia was on the floor.
I was awake at 6 a.m., and that was the first thing I saw. Terrible. Terrible.
And then EXO was the first boy group that I got into of K-pop at all. So
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, that was crazy. And I was like...
It took some time, though.
I was like, they're never... Because I was just ITZY for like 2
Yeah.
years. And then I added EXO. And then it was just them for a long time.
A couple more years.
I got into ShinEE last August.
Yeah.
I didn't really... I think that was... Like, it was just the two of them until I got into ShinEE, pretty much.
Oh, yeah. That's how it was.
Yeah.
Because when you got into ShinEE, that was like the same time as VIIZ.
VIIZ was later that year. Because I remember, because I got my endoscopy the day that I got into ShinEE. Because I got knocked out in the morning. And then, like, I was just, like, dead the rest of the day. And I was like, I need new music. I couldn't do anything. Like, the anesthesia, like, literally almost killed me. I was asleep for, like, 3 hours, and they could not wake me up. And then, like, finally I woke up, and we went home, and whatever. But then I started listening to ShinEE that night. And the rest was history. They took me over so fast.
What was the first ShinEE song you...
I think it was Don't Call Me, and I didn't like it at first. I didn't think I liked ShinEE at first. Well, I got into Taemin the year before. That was my third thing.
Yeah,
I got into Taemin during
You got
Guilty.
into Taemin before ShinEE.
Yeah, I got into Taemin during Guilty.
You didn't know he was in ShinEE.
I got into Jopping. Just Jopping. Nothing else from Super M. And I decided Taemin was my bias from Super M, which was crazy because I thought it would be Kai because I loved Kai. But, you know, Taemin, he just catches you and doesn't let go. So then I got into Taemin solo stuff. And then I was like, you know what, maybe I should try and get into ShinEE. And I didn't think I liked it at first. But then, like, the next day I was like, hold on. New ults. So, ShinEE is my favorite of all time. Ever. I love them so much. And I love Key's solo stuff a lot. I'm so excited. I'm pretty sure he's gonna perform Gasoline, which I love.
I remember you were like getting into ShinEE and stuff, and I was like, I have something for you, but you had to wait a little bit because you had too many things on your roster. So I was like, okay, so when you're ready, listen to Cool As by Key.
And then when I finally did, I listened to it like 300 times in a week.
Cause that song's gas.
It's so good.
Fire.
It's so good. I love songs where it's like main character energy, like I'm just better than everyone else.
And that's exactly what it is.
Yeah. And Key like fits that energy so well. Like he knows how cool he is.
Seriously though, he does.
And his Instagram, iconic as we all know. We recreated this morning the pictures that he posted with Minho when they were traveling to get here for Smtown, and we did so good. Let me show you real quick. Okay, like, we slayed that, did we not? Like, we ate that. So I'm so excited. And I loved Minho's Something About You. The performance video for that, fire. SM, love them or hate them, they can make a freaking music video, they can make a freaking performance video.
You don't have to love the company.
You can't love the company.
You can't. You cannot.
But they do K-pop. They do K-pop better than everyone else. I'm sorry. They figured it out. They cracked the freaking code.
They cracked the code before anyone else could.
Yeah. So who else will be there? We'll have NCT 127, Dream, and WayV. I've seen 127 before, and I'm gonna be associated with them no matter what I do because of the green hair. Can't we just pretend it's Pearl Aqua? It's close enough, right? I like NCT. I'm just not like a stan.
Those are like my boy. Like, those are my boys, but they piss me off sometimes. But like, that's okay, because the thing is, they are allowed to do noise music because they have the vocals to back it up.
Yeah, exactly. Like, they can do...
Certain people don't know how to do that. They don't have the... I'm not gonna name names.
No, if I'm gonna listen to noise music, it's gonna be NCT.
Exactly.
So, I don't mind them. I just, like, there's too many of them. There's
32 of them.
There's too many of them. I could never, like, get into standing them because there's too freaking many of them.
That's like Neo Triple S. I could never. There are literally 40 of those girls. On stage at once. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, I like small groups. I'm a small group girl. Like WayV, the 3 of them, those are my girls.
That was perfect for you.
Mm-hmm. Aespa will be there. I'm not really into Aespa. I mean, there's like a couple good songs. Flowers is a good song. I really liked Ning Ning's collab with Minho on the recent album, Because of You, on Minho's album. I really liked that, but like Aespa's music in general, not a huge fan. But...
Those are my sisters. Those are my nieces, so I'm obviously gonna have to support them.
Mm-hmm. We'll be there. Like,
Ning Ning's mine. That's my girl.
Period.
Of course.
She has really a nice voice.
Yeah, she's beautiful. She's kind.
Yeah, I just never got into them. But like, really, I can't like get into other girl groups. Like, I have too many now. I have my 3. I have ITZY, VIVIZ, and STAYC. That's it. Those are my girls. And then who else we got? I already mentioned TVXQ, but I didn't talk enough about them. I got super into them like these last few months.
Yeah, you did.
Like Changmin's solo stuff and TVXQ stuff. I've listened to most of TVXQ's discography because I was like, I need new music. So then I just like listened to their whole discography. Their Japanese stuff.
They really owned Japan, like when they were active. Like that. Their country wasn't even Korea at that point. Mm-mm. It was Japan. Because
they get into rock when they do Japanese music, and that is my jam. Like Master, Megakushi. What else is Japanese? Epitaph for the Future. Mm-hmm. All of those 700 Grammys, like triple platinum in my brain.
Triple platinum in your room.
Yeah, like... for real. And then, like, obviously Spellbound and Something, like, those are their best Korean songs. So good.
But, like, since they do rock in Japan, like, that goes crazy in Japan.
Who else is doing rock and funky jazz?
Name them.
Like, they can literally do anything they want. And they're opening and closing this concert, which is so freaking cunt. And they're doing the Red Velvet Psycho cover. I cannot wait for that. I cannot wait for that. I didn't know if they were gonna do that on the overseas ones. I'm so excited for that. And then I mean the EXO boys. Those are our guys.
Yeah. I don't know what's gonna happen tonight, so if I black out, I black out.
Yeah, we might black out. I'll try and get little clips of at least like most of the people to do a little montage. I
want to record so bad, but I know I'm gonna be too preoccupied to do that, especially when Red Velvet comes on.
Yeah, no.
What do you think? What?
Yeah, I don't like to record too much during concerts because my quality is not that great anyway, and it's like I need to experience it like with my own eyes. But usually, like, I'll just start, like, I'll take a couple clips and just like not look at the camera. So if they're bad,
that's what I do too.
If they're bad clips, sorry about it. I don't care.
I don't even go back in my album to look at my concert videos either, though.
I do sometimes. It just depends who I'm next to. Because if I'm next to a screecher and I get the screeches in my video, I never want to hear it again. But like at Onu's concert,
be me. I'm sorry.
Onu's concert, like all my videos were really good and like you could hear them in all of them, so I go back and listen to those.
That's fair.
Yeah. Well, we've got our special t-shirts. You guys, if you watched the Onu vlog, you saw me making the t-shirt for this concert. So excited. You guys will see that in just a minute. All right, vlog. Mia's doing her hair. Oh, is this something else we're doing now?
Yeah, because I think I'm trying to do like a messy bun thing. With 2 pieces in the front and then braids, but like, I'm not liking it.
Okay.
I'm just trying to figure it out.
It's gonna be slight no matter what. I got the star barrettes. I'm just gonna like redo this, but the green is really pulling the weight here. I don't need to do anything fancy because I like the face framing pieces to stay framing my face and the highlights to be highlighting, you know. It's already doing its thing. So personally, I'm learning keys cool as choreo. They're singing this song everywhere I go. Ain't no point in asking what's the price, 'cause I'm cool as everything I wanna get it twice, 'cause I'm cool as everybody's saying he's so nice, how we do that. Just came out the freezer dripping ice, what I'm cool as. Ain't no point in asking what's the price, 'cause I'm cool as everything I wanna get it twice, 'cause I'm cool as everybody's saying he's so nice, how we do that. Just came out the freezer dripping ice, what I'm cool as. All right, here's the fit check. We got the Call Me Baby t-shirts. Mia's hair looks so good.
Thanks.
Okay, let's get the whole around the side, the star barrette, the messy buns, the braids.
None of my business what it looks like from the back.
It looks good from the back. And then, so I've got the star barrette.
Twins. Yes, period. Yes. Oh
I love them.
The green looks so good. Okay.
Not that way. All right, Uber is here. It's time. Guys, we are here. We are at the Dignity Health Sports Park. This is where the LA Galaxy play. So it'll be interesting for a concert. We'll give you the full review though. Don't worry, full venue review. We got these pineapples. Those are awesome.
That's crazy.
That's awesome.
Bro, how SpongeBob at?
Ew, not SpongeBob. We made it to our seats. This is a pretty good view. I just don't know why there's that tent thing right in the middle, kind of in the way of the stage, but that's okay. Yeah, it'll be fine. I mean, the Jumbotrons are big. We're like right next to the aisle, straight in the center. And like, I mean, that's the view that you want. So this is going to slay. I was dying though, because there's like the big portraits of the soccer players like on the sides of the walls and stuff. And they're sponsored by Herbalife. Like seriously, we could not get anyone better than Herbalife. So yeah, we got our 650 waters.
650 and it's Dasani. How about you kill yourself? I don't know.
I think all water tastes the same. The smart water.
That's not true.
Water tastes like its temperature. That's it. It tastes like its temperature and the glass it's served in. Because like if you drink out of a metal water bottle, it tastes metallic.
That's true.
But like.
Always.
But like plastic water bottles, they all taste the freaking same. Why was the smart water $9 or $9.50 and the Dasani was $6.50? For no reason. If you're gonna be pretentious about your water, then yeah, pay more. Sure. Also, one of the concession stands had freaking ramen, which is crazy.
Like station, so they have ramen.
The Smtown special ramen. That's just crazy to eat out of a soccer field. See, it's just like that tent is so bogus because it's like if I were any of like these people, you couldn't see anything. I would be so pissed off, but we don't have too much blocked. It's like, it's fun to see everyone's different outfits and see who's here for what. I still like feel like I'm betraying ShinEE somehow by not having enough ShinEE on me, but like I was at EXO first, so you know, gotta rep them. Them playing music videos on the screens while we wait really is so awesome because it's like That's what I'd be doing anyway.
It's keeping me occupied.
That's what I would be doing anyway. I would be sitting, if I was at home, I would be sitting on my couch watching videos on my laptop. And I definitely would have watched the Baby Not Baby music video. So, see guys, when Irene really comes on the stage, that's what's gonna come up here for Mia. We moved closer. Check out this view. So yeah, this is our new view. This is fire. We got right in the tent hole. Look how close this plane is. That's awesome.
I need to focus up, guys. I need to fucking focus up. Oh shit. Oh shit.
You better run, 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 run. You better run, 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 run. Let them jump out the rush I can hear it calling from where you are, from where you are. Touch me, tease me, fill me up. Touch me, tease me, fill me up. Shake that face, don't shake that. Shake that face, don't shake that. Shake that face, don't shake that. Shake that, shake that. Yes, sir. Shake that, shake that. Your toe, just gonna slow it down. Tell you what I really want. 차가워지는 mystery. 멈출 수도 없이 falling. 돌아가긴 하루살이 뻔한 결말의 게임 이런 건 안 해. 차올라 감정이 뱉어내 난 살아있는데 모두 다 give it up 모두 다 give it up 그래 모든 우리는 내 자신을 봐 나는 그 해많은 일들로 얼룩져버린 우리 거북이의 속에 모두 다 give it up 모두 다 give it up 그래 모든 우리는 내 주위를 봐 sorry 내가 먼저 내게 빠져버려 baby shorty 눈이 부셔 숨이 막혀 내가 미쳐 baby 세상이 나에게 끌려 언제나 그리 빛이 멈춰버릴 걸어와 모든 향해서 걸어줘
I vlog. It's the next morning. We did not review the concert last night because it was 4 hours long. We were dead. I had to wake up at 7 this morning to work.
Can't see anything. Glasses on.
But it was awesome. It was a great time. It was a very long concert. We got our money's worth, that's for sure. What were our tickets, like $120?
The thing is, our tickets were $120, right? But like we were at the top of our section in the back. But then like literally like at least 10 rows in the front of our section were empty. Like,
there was like no one in our section.
So everyone from the back of our section just went down. And
it was nice because like we all gave each other space. So like everyone had like an
out.
Area to ourselves to just like dance around. It
nice.
was weird that our section was really empty, but the side sections were really full. Because, like, wouldn't you want the straight-on view?
Yeah.
Rather than the side view, even though you're technically closer, but whatever. We had the space, we were vibing. But, yeah, I mean, I guess we can just go in the order of the artists, what we thought. So, TVXQ opening and closing. So iconic.
It was real good.
Them doing the Psycho cover was also really iconic, but like I do wish they had done more of their own discography because I really like their songs.
But also, I kind of like I love them doing Psycho by Red Velvet, obviously, but it's kind of weird where it's like Red Velvet can't perform Psycho because they're doing it, but it's like, girl, you have more than enough in your discography that people know too, so it's like, you don't need to
like I like so many of their songs. Like I wish they did like Spellbound.
Right, that would have been really good.
I would have died. But like they did eat up that Psycho cover.
They did.
They really did. They looked so good. And Changmin's high notes, wow.
He said, "I'm a vocalist."
He was the
My God.
He was the first vocalist.
Yeah, exactly.
And then
I don't remember.
Super Junior.
Oh, I forgot Suho was right after. Yeah. I mean,
Sorry was actually the first K-pop song, other than like the stuff that's on the radio, that I ever listened to.
Donghae looked real fine. He looked real good that night. And I mean,
no, they put something in like those 30-year-old K-pop men. There's something about them.
No, they did. When they did their ment though,
it was so
fucking long. I was like, God
they
damn.
just kept talking.
God fucking damn.
Like they were really funny, but they just kept talking.
They kept going. They kept doing a bit over and over again, and I was like, maybe we can like leave that.
I do love a repeated bit.
A repeated bit until we know.
But like, boys, we've been here for 4 hours.
We need to keep the show fucking going.
Because, like, I thought they were done, like, 4 times, and then they're like, all right, next member. I was like, there's still more.
Yeah. There were, like, 2 people in, and I was like, why have we been here for 10 minutes?
But
like,
they were funny, and it's crazy that they're, like, 50,000 years old and still going.
Dude, they celebrated Shindong's 40th. And I was like, who cares?
And they're releasing another album.
Who asked for it? Who
like,
asked
they
for it?
own SM at this point. They are SM. They've been there too long.
Too fucking long.
Crazy. The trainee group there was a trainee group there, and I was actually very impressed. Like, I was prepared to be like, literally, whatever, why are you here? But they were very good.
SM trainees are a different fucking breed.
If
you give them a platform to perform, they're gonna perform. They're gonna perform the shit out of it.
They were such good dancers. Their synchronicity was really good.
It's funny because you can tell though who is gonna be the company favorite or like who's ranked 1 amongst the trainees because they always keep them in the center or on the camera. I found 2 and I was like, you guys are always here, so you guys have to be ranked high.
I mean, when they have them cover Lucifer by ShinEE and Growl by EXO, well, yeah. I have to stand.
Lucifer was good as hell.
That was so good. And they did like a tribute performance for like all of like the SM like history groups, and that I was really impressed with that. It was really good. I was like,
stunts.
Wow.
They lifted some of each other.
They did like flips.
They did.
Yeah.
They did a lot.
There was dearALICE. I did not record them because we didn't. You guys don't need to see that. I don't know what they are.
They're like the American, you know how like HYBE has like American like groups and stuff like for like the West, like they have Cat's Eye and shit. Like dearALICE is their equivalent.
But they're like either British or Australian.
I think they're British.
They said,
watch me be wrong.
I can't tell between the accents, but they said hello, which makes me think they're British.
Yeah. I don't know. It didn't really sound like Australian, because you know when you hear a thick Australian accent, you're like, yeah, that's Australian.
Yeah.
They sounded, I don't know.
It could have been either.
But
maybe a little of both.
one of them was out because they hurt their leg or something.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know anything about them.
But the song was just like...
It was Ariana. They were singing about...
They were just like, who likes... She likes Ariana.
She wants to be with I don't know.
And it was just like that over and over. I didn't get it. I don't know why they were there. I don't know what they were doing. I don't know who they are.
It was very wannabe, One Direction, 5 Sauce, very much that. And I was like, I'm not buying it.
It was not even close.
It's propaganda I'm not falling for, you know?
Heart to Heart.
Cute. I love them. There's just too many of them and they look all the same.
Yeah, like I just can't do groups where there's too many of them because like 1, I don't like choreographies as much where there's a lot of them, and 2, I don't like when there are so many people singing at once. And like they didn't have very much vocal range.
No,
it was all
which
very
is weird for an
much
SM group because they didn't really like showcase vocals, which is what
they didn't really
do.
Showcase dance either.
No, but I can't tell if that's just because it's their debut, you know.
Yeah, like I don't know, it just like wasn't giving for me. They were like cute, like the songs weren't bad. Like if I heard them on like the radio or like someone played them, I'd be like, oh, like this is fine.
Oh no, I love those songs. They're on my list, but
I wouldn't listen to it again. I didn't like not like it.
There's one member that I liked, Ian, because she was like, I knew her before the concert because she had like the main choreo part in like the TikTok challenges, and I was like, hey, period. But then there's this one Canadian girl, and I was like, okay, she's fierce. But that was it. There's only them two that I really liked.
So then next was RIIZE, and I know they're popular, but I've never listened to any of their music. They were good. Great performers, great dancers. It's just like, I don't know, like 4th gen, 5th gen boy group music just doesn't seem to hit for me.
I don't
know if it's like more westernized or something, and that's why I don't vibe with it.
Probably not.
Yeah, I think like that's it. Like it's the same thing. Are they NCT adjacent?
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Well, because
like Shotaro was NCT, right?
Sungchan and Shotaro were in NCT before, but then they had that break and then they got put into RIIZE.
Girl, and the NCT lore is over my head.
But I love RIIZE. I've loved them since their debut. They're my boys for real. But Anton looked really good at the concert. I was like, wait, because Sungchan's my bias. He's been my bias. He's like, that's like my male idol bias type, like the Sungchan, Subin sort of genre, that. But then Anton was kind of coming out of nowhere, and I was like, wait, maybe we should get into that. Maybe we should subscribe to that, I think.
Maybe we should subscribe. Also, subscribe to this channel.
It was real good.
Yeah, I mean, like, I can kind of put them, we can just go over, like, all the NCT groups. I think my favorite NCT subunit is WayV. I think their music is the least westernized.
It looked so good at the concert, too.
I think their music is the least westernized. I like the most of their songs, like Love Talk. I like She a Wolf. I liked some of the other ones I did. But I also like that there's only 5 of them.
Yeah.
I can't do it when there's like 8. That's too many. That's too many people. But yeah, I mean, all the NCT groups, they're going to be good. They're good performers. They're good singers. When you want noise music, that's where you go. And Aespa, I just didn't vibe with them. I don't know. I don't know why I can't get into them.
I think you're just too itsy pilled.
I think so. And I think, again, I guess just like SM 4th, 5th gen is a lot more westernized.
That's for my girls.
Because Aespa, their songs always go very popular in the West.
Yeah.
And I never like any of those songs.
I love those songs.
Like, Supernova does not hit for me. I don't get it.
That went triple platinum in my fucking room, in my headphones.
Mm-hmm.
Ning Ning looked fine.
She looked real
because
good.
She had like that ombre hair.
Yeah.
Ooh. That was a real good setup for me, for Red Velvet, but then I think I almost had a heart attack. Like,
yeah, Red Velvet came on after that.
I almost went into cardiac
arrest. You guys saw the clips. I'll put it here again. Just
It was really like bad for me. It was really bad.
I didn't know she was gonna make it.
Because
I didn't. We had seen the set list, but like we didn't like memorize it. I was not expecting Run Devil Run.
I didn't see Run Devil Run on there though.
I think, did it say Rum Pum Pum or whatever?
No, I don't know.
I don't know. I did not expect Run Devil Run.
Because
My gosh.
what do you mean? What do you mean?
It,
What do you mean?
it was
Because
so good.
they came out, they did Bad Boy, and then they're like, oh yeah, we're gonna have our next song, and we're all like, I heard murmurs, they're like, oh, it's gonna be Red Flavor, and I was like, yeah, I'm like, I know I love that song, but I know they're tired of it. And then they did Run Devil Run, and I was like, wait.
It was so good. That
We
song.
had to pack it up. I started screaming so loud. I jumped out of my seat, I think.
Oh, you were running up and down the aisle.
I was. Because what was I supposed to do? Act normally? No. No. That was not a option at the moment.
Yeah, I don't think I've heard that song before, and it's definitely going on my playlist.
It's good.
They ate
because
that.
the thing is, they did a different rendition of it because it's an SNSD song.
Mm.
The SNSD version is real fucking good, and Jessica looks really cunty in it. But they did like a little jazz ballad sort of version of it.
You know,
like,
I love some jazz.
Yeah, they ate the shit out of it. Period. But yeah, love my girls. They did so good last night.
And then it was time for our EXO boys. And the thing I always say about Suho is he either looks like stupid or he looks like so hot.
He decides to clean up. Like,
Yeah. He gave us both.
It decides on his mood that day, and he was feeling a little like bipolar or something. I don't know.
Like he just looks either like straight up stupid.
Yeah.
Or it's like, oh my god.
And you know what he kept saying throughout the fucking concert? He was like, LA, my second home. And I was like, pack it up. I'm like, shut up.
The Instagram story that he posted when he got here was
so
just
ominous.
It was so threatening. It was just like a picture of the American flag and he said, I'm back.
Literally,
period.
the screen was this big. The flag took up this much of the fucking screen. And he's like, I'm back. Why are you threatening me?
What is that supposed to mean?
No, seriously.
He's been here a bunch this year. I don't know what he's doing, but he's been here.
He's fucking it up.
He was at the Grammys.
Yep. I didn't even know that.
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah, Suho.
Yeah, I didn't record him or Chanyeol's solos because they weren't dancing, they were just singing.
Yeah.
But they were singing very well.
Very well.
And then Kai.
Ooh.
Love him.
Moment of silence for the people in the crowd because he wiped it out. He looked amazing. Dancing to his best ability. He really came out of the park right after military. He said, I gotta serve it to you.
Yeah,
After serving for 2 years.
He said, I put on 10 pounds of muscle, let's go.
Yeah. Mind you, 10 pounds of muscle.
And he still has the tiniest, sluttiest waist of all time.
Oh my god, that just reminded me of the Irene pics. There's more that dropped this morning, guys.
Mia was looking at those pics the whole time at the concert.
Well, I was like scrolling through my Twitter like during
and it was just those
dearALICE and
pictures.
shit, and it was literally one after the other, or it was every other post, and I was like, you guys need to get off my fucking timeline because I can't keep doing this anymore. I can't keep liking everything and saving all these posts. But yeah, it's ridiculous.
And then my ShinEE boys, Key and Minho.
He looked really good.
Dude, he had no right to look that good.
And he was...
The blonde
that shit.
highlights in his hair.
Yeah.
His mic was so on. Like, he didn't even have a backtrack except for the background vocals. Like, there wasn't, like, the other, like, that wasn't, it was just his voice.
Yeah.
It was crazy.
I always forget how good Key is at English, though.
Yeah.
So I was like, wait, you're speaking, like, fluently right now.
He is very good.
Yeah, and then fucking Minho doing his shit.
Something about you and that green sparkly jacket.
He was having a good time.
The moral of this concert is that I would do anything to go to a full Keyland concert. Like, I need more of that. Like, getting only 2 songs, like, I was lit. It was so
You
good.
were lit. You were. You jumping up
I
and down.
love those songs. And he ate.
I would, like, pay any money to see Cool As.
Literally.
I love Cool
Literally.
As.
Just so good.
Yeah.
Like, now... Like, I'm like, you can't just only give me that, and now I need more. He needs to come to the U.S.
Yeah, he should. But who knows when that's gonna happen.
SM hates to bring their people to the U.S.
Girl, do you know how pissed I was Red Velvet didn't come on tour? to the US last year, I wanted to fucking kill myself.
But yeah, it was a good concert. I liked the venue. It was nice.
Yeah, the venue was pretty good.
And I liked that they like went in order, like the younger groups to the older groups, so then the older groups got to perform when it was dark.
Yeah, that's what I liked.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it was a good concert.
Great concert.
Long as fuck though.
We are dead today.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's all I have to say. Go ShinEE. ShinEE's back. Come back May 25th.
Oh my god! They're coming back May 25th?
Yeah.
And the Red Velvet's right after?
It's the ShinEE, and that's why I was asking you, because I think the Red Velvet is the 26th.
I think, no it is.
So the 25th, 26th is crazy.
Girl, the collab we're about to have.
Because it's the ShinEE anniversary, the 25th. So it's like their
yeah.
golden anniversary, because
Yeah.
it's the 25th of 2025.
That's true.
And then ITZY June 9th.
They're gay. Yeah, though. That was a good teaser.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure to like, subscribe. There's gonna be a lot more concert reviews this year. This is becoming a concert review channel. I'm going to every concert in the world this year. So
Yep.
there's more where this came from. Stay tuned. Get it? Because the Stacy concert is called Stay Tuned.
Period.